Alright, so Hey Arnold, the Jungle movie. I've seen it, you've seen it, now let's talk about it.
Look at them laughing, making their faces. Let's let them stare, 'cause we don't care.
Let me just pull up the script. Oh, I can't reach my mouse. I'm gonna be sticking away from spoilers as much as possible for this, but just go watch it, it's like 2 hours. So I will start off this by saying I am a little bit disappointed. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. I of course was very excited for it. I was also amazed that it was only like a month away when we got that trailer. My main issues I'll get into, but let's just start with the plot. So, as we got from the trailer, which showed a lot, Arnold is looking for his parents, and he wins a school competition to go to the island, whatever the name of the island is.
San Lorenzo!
San Lorenzo? San Lorenzo?
To find his parents. Basic plot. Very basic. And of course, you got yourself some jokes. I actually found myself laughing a lot throughout this. Like, most of Nickelodeon stuff, like if I watch a modern episode of SpongeBob, I laugh maybe once, and never on that level of any of the jokes that were in Hey Arnold. And they were pretty good. A big difference from the show was the voice actors. Of course, you can't have all the previous voice actors there, but the main one who I noticed was different was not Arnold. I did notice it, but the main one I noticed was Gerald, because he sounds quite different, and also he's not as good of a voice actor as any of the original ones who did Gerald. So like the first thing he said, I was like, ooh, oh no. Oh, I'm not gonna be happy about that, am I? But it just blurred in the background. Gerald, I think Gerald like says like 3 things in this film. He barely says anything, I swear. Apart from that, and I think Stinky, his voice actor really sounds nothing like the original. Absolutely nothing. Like, it was so apparent and so bad that I was just like, ooh. No wonder you only say one word in this film.
Nah, that place has been there a while.
Another big difference was the art style. So that was the main thing that I think I disliked about this film as a whole, was the art style. It looks very modern Nickelodeon. And that to me felt like a bit of a disrespect to the series, because the series looked amazing. Like, the art style was incredible. It was this kind of oily painted. It looked great, and it was really grungy and stuff like that. And they just you can't do that with this modern style of animation. It was also kind of like more 3D than the show originally, and I just like, it didn't look good. It didn't. Like, compared to the show, it did not look good. And so maybe that's one of the reasons why I had a little bit of a disconnect, is just because it looks so different. It looks so different. Now, here comes to the other big thing, because I watched this with my 21-year-old brother. So we both have a connection to it. We watched the movie when we were little, like, constantly. He doesn't care as much about it as me, but like me, he's hoping that this will eventually turn into a Jimmy Neutron remake ending thing, because we've been waiting for that for a long time now. So he watched that with me, and the main thing, he's a uni student, so he's learning a lot of stuff about, you know, writing and stuff like that. And so something that he pointed out a few times is just the lazy writing. Just in case anyone gets annoyed that I'm being too harsh on the film, and it's a kid's film and I need to be nicer to it, I'm going to point out that the target audience for this are people who watched the original show, so adults. So their target audience is not children, so they should be catering to that audience. Just go and point that out. So mini spoiler, they find this these group of people who have this sickness that means they're constantly they're asleep and they've been stuck asleep. They don't explain why. They don't explain how they've managed to stay alive for 9 years. And they don't explain how the kids have all stayed the same age for 9 years, unless they were all toddlers when everyone fell asleep, and why it only affects adults. They never explained that. You could have just like pointed out it, like it only affects adults or something. Say something like that. Then it kind of shows that you understand the issue, and we wouldn't care that much. But because you didn't, it would just seem like really lazy writing. Also, there was a lot of moments where I was watching and thinking, that's pretty much a carbon copy from Jimmy Neutron. There was a bit where everything's gone wrong. Everything's gone wrong, and Arnold's having a sad talk in one cell, and someone, one of the other characters, can see him through a little like gap in the wall. I'm like, that is exactly what happens in Jimmy Neutron the movie. Like, exactly. All in all, it was good. It was very good. It was funny. It was good. But there are issues with it that I found annoying, that probably no one else will, and I'm fine with that. I want everyone to absolutely love this film. And I want to love this film, and I am loving this film. There are issues with it, but it is an incredible step in the right direction. And I support that. See you in the next video. Mwah!